Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. I am the Spiffing Brit, and today we're playing a good bit of Cities Skylines. Oh my, that's right, it's that fantastic city builder game where you are a fantastic mayor who has to raise his city up from the ashes of absolutely nothingness to the heights of a beautiful city like, say, Mega Slough. Oh, now that's an attractive city. You see, my personal opinion, nothing says beautiful city like Slough. Oh god, Slough. Oh no, Slough. Oh no. Every time I close my eyes, I see Slough. Anyway, today, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be playing some City Skylines, but with a slight twist. Instead of getting your money from regular means in City Skylines, like, say, taxation, instead, I'm going to be looking at operating a city with no tax whatsoever, but instead, it's operating at maximum toll-based efficiency. Thanks to some cheeky setups which I've been doing on my end, I think I found quite possibly the best way of making money off of a city. And I mean, you don't need tax, ladies and gentlemen. When you're making a brand new city and you need people to move in, if you say, oh, you move in, but we do have 9% tax, that's going to make someone go, oh, I don't know, maybe we shouldn't. Could always move to Sealand. I hear there's no tax in Sealand. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I, as an envoy of Sealand, am also exceedingly into reducing tax to as low as possible. And so today, ladies and gentlemen, our cities will be operating with no tax whatsoever. That's right. We're firm believers that if you make money, you know what? Just keep it. I don't mind what you do with it. Just know that I, in the government, I want to respect your money and I want to let you have all of it. That's yours. That's not mine to have. That's for you to enjoy. So vote Spiff today for a tax-free city, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. The citizens of our fantastic city, New Sealand, oh, they love it. They absolutely love it, ladies and gentlemen, for they pay no tax. Anyway, enough of that. Let's dive right into this video and have a fantastic time with left-hand traffic only. I mean, come on, we're not barbarians. And it's time for us to dive right into this fantastic game. So make sure you are first sat back, relaxed in your chair. You have a nice warm cup of tea in front of you. Tea sipping intensifies. Right, let's dive into this City Skylines game. So basically, ladies and gentlemen, for some reason, I don't know how, but I think it's because I've donated well over £1,000 to Sealand by now. For some reason, the royal family over at Sealand have decided to make me chief colonizer, so we've stumbled upon this brand new piece of untamed land, probably somewhere in the cold, harsh wastelands of, I don't know, Canada, and we're going to be setting up a brand new colony for the fantastic Sealand royal family to enjoy. Now, as always with colonies, you can't start them on a high bit of tax. Tax is for when they become a rich colony, like, say, America, and then you hit them with the tax. Oh, and you really hit them with the tax. Anyway, welcome to City Skylines. It's a beautiful game. It's absolutely beautiful. We get to build a fantastic, lovely city for fantastic, lovely people to enjoy. Isn't it magnificent? And we've started in this beautiful island area. Look at this. We've got some beautiful highways, got some nice junctions over here. Oh, it's just absolutely glorious. But most importantly, ladies and gentlemen, we need a way of making money, and today it's not going to be taxes. Yes, this is our taxes screen. We're going to be cranking down that residential zone tax, that high density residential, all of that commerce, yes, and of course industry. Oh, no tax from you and no tax from offices. Well, sadly, we can't go beneath 1%. This is the lowest of the low. If you're operating a normal city at 1% tax, whilst a lot of people would want to live there, you're not going to be able to pay for anything. But ladies and gentlemen, we've found a way around it, a way for the government to have money without taking it from the people in the most horrific way possible. You see, tax. People notice tax. People know what tax is. But I'll tell you what people don't know. Something magnificent. Something involving tolls. Oh my, oh my, oh my, ladies and gentlemen. You best be getting excited for this one. You see, in City Skylines, there are many ways to make money. Be it from setting up your own company to taxing your own peoples. Industry areas are a fantastic way of generating profit, but they require moving goods from point A to point B to then sell them on the international market. Selling things on the international market, of course, requires lorries to be driven around. Lorries, of course, are traffic. Well, and traffic, we can't tax traffic. Unless we can. You see, those boffins over at the Spiffco headquarters have come up with a fantastic new idea. We're calling it road tolls. It's amazing. No one's ever come up with this idea before. It's basically a road that you have to pay to drive on. So let's just quickly baff down 2 of those. And you know what? I'm feeling generous. Let's add in another one. And maybe, oh, you know what? I'm so kind today. Let's add in an extra one. So there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. 4 fantastic tolls are down. Now, how do tolls operate? Well, quite simply, we can click on them. And as you can see, this is our super happy small one-way toll of the fantastic city of New Zealand. Now, at the moment, every single time a car passes through here, as you can see, they slow down a little bit, they immediately are charged 1 single money point, whatever a single money point is. And oh my, the money's coming in. Now, I'm afraid charging someone just 1 Sealand dollar is not enough. We're going to have to up the cost a little bit to 2 Sealand dollars if you're a car, or 4 if you're a heavy vehicle. And we're going to be doing the same over here. You see, ladies and gentlemen, tax is an inefficient way of doing your money. People can avoid tax. People can dodge tax. Tell you what people can't dodge. They can't dodge one of these because it's staring at them right in the face. It's this massive kiosk where they just sap your money. And I love that. I love a good money sapping kiosk. And the money's actually starting to... It's not much, but it's actually quite impressive. We have currently gained $358 just this week from tolls. That's great, but sadly it's not enough. So fantastic. We have some traffic driving through here. We're generating a bit of money, about $500 a week, but it's not enough, ladies and gentlemen. Oh no, what's this? Sewage. Sewage is backing up. Okay, well, I mean, we could pump the sewage into the river, but that's horrific. Instead, what about a little solution? I prefer the modern solution, which is just quite simply to make a poo pit. There we go. It's just a hole. We can pump things into there, and nobody questions where the hole goes, and we certainly don't tell people that the hole actually feeds down into Australia. So there we go. We have our tolls set up, they're receiving water, and the sewage is getting pumped away. Absolutely magnificent. And as you can see, efficiently, we're already starting to pump the fantastic wastewater into the hole. Now don't worry, it's going to take quite a while to fill up, so this is actually a very efficient way of storing. But oh no, ladies and gentlemen, we're losing money. Why is this? Well, it's because we're having to spend budget on things like water and electricity. So for that to actually start paying off, we're going to need to start finding a way to make money. Now when it comes to designing beautiful cities, don't worry, I'm somewhat of an expert. So we're going to whack down this massive hideous roundabout right here. That's gorgeous. And then, as I'm all about efficient road planning, we're just going to have one big road connector there, a good 90-degree angle for the cars to take as well, and then a great big outlet road to go there. Look at that beautiful, efficient city planning. Now when it comes to the actual city itself, we're going to keep it nice and relatively simple. We're going to want a section for people to live and a section for people to work. And you know what? This looks like a beautiful living section. And I know it's gorgeous. I am somewhat of an artist when it comes to city design. And wabam, that's all residential. Oh my, people are actually moving in. Of course they're moving in. What am I on about? Of course they're moving in. The reason they're moving in is because the tax is so low. Whilst the city has nothing to offer other than a large quantity of toll roads, there is actually in fact tax. You see, one of the things that cities don't really account for is the fact that tolls are a great way of making money. So when citizens decide whether they're going to move into a town or not, they don't actually take into account the fact that there's a toll on the main road. See, all of these fantastic people moving into the city are going to get hit by the toll as soon as they arrive. At the moment we have 84 people living here, although none of them have so far made it, but soon they will. Now when it comes to actually getting to our city, there are several ways cars can go. They can go the way of the 4 toll roads. Now the issue is the AI is smart and they're always going to try and go the cheapest way, meaning you need to remove the cheapest way at all possible occasions. So for example, for our new residents here, when they actually come to drive to their brand new house, instead of going through this road, they will go the exceedingly long way round this massive interchange loop, come all the way up here, drive up here, and then get into the city, instead of actually using the beautiful toll roads. So we need to find a way to fix that, and what better way to fix it than add in more toll roads ourselves. Now because there's some reported crime happening over here, sadly we actually have to place down one of these bad boys, a police office. That's right, and every time anything bad happens, the police are going to get summoned and they're going to start doing some good things. And I'm deliberately going to place the police station here for the sole reason that whenever the police want to go back to their station, they have to do a full lap of this interchange loop here, hopefully going for at least 4 toll roads. So these toll roads exist so that basically whenever you go into our city, you're guaranteed to at least pay $8 if you're a truck or $4 if you're a regular car. And here come our brand new residents who have all paid the $4 fantastic entry fee into brand and New Sealand. Now, of course, in any good city, you need a good old classic and old-fashioned class divide, which is exactly why we have the fantastic dirt road leading up to a toll, which is going to allow people to visit beautiful things such as this singular park, which is all we can afford. Wabam! Look at how fantastic it now is to live in this area. If you want to go see that park, gotta pay the toll. Anyway, we have something we need to build. Our city isn't making money. Why is that? Well, people don't want to move in. There's nowhere to put our commercial stuff or our industry. Oh no, the pit's leaking. Right, deepen the pit, deepen the hole. There we go, fantastic. All of that can just sink down back into the hole, and that's something we can worry about another time. But anyway, we need a place to put our industry. So where's the industry going to go? Well, naturally it's not going to go over here. That would make too much sense. Instead, we want it down the highway. The sole reason being that down this highway, there's more tolls that can be paid. So what we need to set up is a brand new industrial area. Now, logic would dictate that we should simply have a road coming off here to fill up with industry, but no. Instead, ladies and gentlemen, we create our own industry areas, and by that I mean we're just going to have a road shoot off in this direction. Fantastic. And then same for this side. Now that's an entry to an industrial zone, but then of course we need an exit as well. And fantastic. This is what I call a beautiful junction, and this will allow us to build a fantastic area around here for all manner of people to enjoy. There we go, fantastic. We've managed to plot out a beautiful area for all of our industry, which we're just going to whack down right here and here. Fantastic. If you want to set up your own factory, this is where you have to do it, I'm afraid. But you know, we're also going to set up a lovely coal power plant over here. Now you might be thinking a coal power plant is a bad idea because, I mean, that way we have to import coal into the area. But don't worry, remember, importing anything is good for us because, ladies and gentlemen, you know what time it is? It's toll time. I'm sorry, but if you're getting over to this new industry area, you've got to pay the toll. Those are the rules. And fantastic, the industry section is up and running. We've got it serviced with everything it could possibly need to be exceedingly profitable. Most importantly, just the toll roads, because we're not making any tax off of these guys, but because we're not making any tax, they're more than happy to move in. But just look at the global happiness of our population. They're absolutely elated by this city. It's fantastic. So we've added in an extra 5 toll roads so that basically whenever you visit the industrial area, we're going to be getting a fair amount of money off of you. Oh my, look, it's a police car. Ah yes, we've shortened the loop for all of our police cars. Oh no, here they come. Just think about the amount of money we make off of these police cars. Look at the journey it's got to do. It's got to go up here, pay this toll here, then keep going along, pay this toll here and here, and then it can get back into the city. Oh, what a fantastic setup. But now we're facing an issue. Garbage has piled up. It needs a place to be stored. Well, where do we store the garbage? Of course, we should store it down a random road somewhere over here. So we're going to slap down some landfill over here because landfill comes with a fantastic feature. Garbage trucks. And garbage trucks, whenever they leave this area, have to then pay an immediate $4 to go through this toll. Thank you very much. So all of these garbage trucks, which we have to pay maintenance on, make their maintenance back by driving around here and then immediately doing a loop back through the fantastic toll roads. Wow, our population really is growing. This is going great. We have a lot of people moving in, a lot of money is being made. Though I'm noticing a lot of people are walking to their houses. That's a good sign. Maybe we're helping the environment a bit. So what we need to do is basically find a way to encourage people to use their cars instead of actually walking from point A to point B. So we're going to need to encourage that somehow. Now, what I've deliberately done is I've demolished this section of the highway over here for the sole reason that it forces the natural traffic going from the south here up to the north to, instead of doing it on the main highway, take a detour and do it on our fantastic toll road. The more people we can funnel down the toll road, the better. Because look at all of these people who were previously getting away with not paying for the toll. That's an absolute travesty. Oh no, and the hole has overflown again. What is it with this hole? Oh, there we go. We've run out of soil to fill this hole with. So come on, go sink down. Sink down. Come on, keep sinking. Okay, it doesn't sink far enough. Okay, it would appear maybe storing it all in a hole was a bad idea. Maybe we should build our own hole. That would be a good idea. Yes, we can build some kind of profitable storage containment device. Ah, yes, that makes sense. Oh my, and the money is actually really starting to tick up now. Oh yes, look at all the traffic we've now got going for our tolls. This is starting to look very good. Yes, we're now making 2,900 a month off of the tolls. Yes, oh my, yes, the more queues the better. You know what, we're going to need more tolls in here. We can't let the people get away with not paying as much as humanly possible. Right, so let's purchase this land for 12,000. It's going to be worth it. I mean, look look at this. We've got a corner here, which is just completely untold at the moment. So what are we going to do? Well, I'm thinking we make the most convoluted way to get to this bridge possible. Oh my goodness, game, you can't let me do this. Game, no, this is slightly too many toll roads at this point. Nah, actually, it's fine. This is perfectly fine. This is just gameplay. This is how City Skylines was meant to be played. Wow, the game actually let me do this. I'm amazed. Thank you, game. Thank you so much for letting me design this beautiful creation here. Oh yes, all of these tolls, right? We're going to, of course, crank up those prices there. These tolls are fantastic. They're going to allow us to charge an appropriate value for crossing this magnificent bridge. This is the Queen Elizabeth II Memorial Bridge, which is, of course, a premium experience for anyone to cross. And for that sole reason, we need to make it as expensive as possible. Does it want to be called? Oh my goodness, the bridge is actually called Elizabeth Bridge. What are the odds? Okay, right. Cherry Bridge, you're being renamed to Queen Eliz Memorial Bridge. Amazing. We've created the single best roads imaginable. Oh my, who wouldn't want to pay to go on the Queen Elizabeth Memorial Bridge? Oh, fantastic. The road's up and running. It's up and running. Oh, look at the money flood in. Oh, now that's a lot of money. 4,000 a week just for all of this. Oh, it's beautiful. And look at it. Look at how all the traffic fantastically snakes around. Where are you people going? You're driving out of the city. You're unemployed. You're literally just leaving. These people are just leaving and arriving to the city. They're not even meant to be here. We got trucks coming through that are just exporting goods from other cities, but they have to drive through here and pay the toll. Oh no, the lagoon's almost full. Right, okay. Here is my backup plan. You see, the lagoon, it was only a temporary situation. Instead, what you need is a larger storage containment device. Oh goodness, and that accidentally just completely backfired and created something else. There we go. I want a nice flat area here for us to store stuff in. Fantastic, lovely stuff. So whilst we are filling up the lagoon like so, we are also going to be filling up this large crater, and hopefully the combined powers of the two are going to make it so that I don't have to worry about refuse for a good while yet. So how many people are visiting the park? One visitor last week. Fantastic. It only costs us $8 to operate, and honestly, provided 2 people drive through here, that's a profit. But I'll tell you what we do need to set up. We need to set up a school, and the issue is schools are expensive. Look at that, an elementary school, $160 a week. So we have to set that up over here, and hopefully people are going to make their way over here. Yes, look at that, everyone's enrolling. We've got 300 students. Now they just have to make their own way to school. And people really want a commercial zone. Very well, I know just where to put it. I think we should probably have the commercial zone be an offshoot of this area up here. See, we have this fantastic garbage truck area, but I feel like we're not using this to its fullest potential, and so we're going to loop it on round and create the commercial area. Oh, it's going to be good, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get those low density commercial shops in there. Oh, bam, look at that. This is going to be good. So yes, now all the shops are going to be moving in, but every time a shop needs to get its goods resupplied, they're going to be coming from this section over here, so they have to drive all the way around here, pay the tolls, drive on down, pay more tolls, and then come on through and drop off their goods. Fantastic. And of course they need the basic supplies. And apparently we're low on housing. Oh my, we actually need more housing. My goodness, that's wild. Never thought this day would come, that actually enough people would want to live in this mess of a city. Yes, look at all these people driving down to their local shops. We've got this person here. They currently work at the convenience store. They're going to do their shift, and then they're going to have to drive all the way back, and of course pay the toll. Now I know it's not quite enough, if I'm honest. I'd like to charge them a little bit extra, so that's exactly what we're going to be doing. Let's pause, quickly demolish this road, and get another toll fitted. There we go, fantastic. 2 more toll booths set up in perfect position to enjoy the fantastic shopping area, which is apparently lacking workers. We need more people. So for that, we're going to need to create another mega loop coming off of here. We're just going to keep expanding the residential area in the most beautiful way possible. Ridiculous, disgusting loops. Bam, look at that. That's where people want to live. That's beautiful land. There's absolutely nothing there, but they are within driving distance of a park. Oh my goodness, and the water thing is still becoming an issue. Right, okay, we need to expand the hole. There we go. This is the liquid solution, I do believe, which we're all looking for. Provided too many cars aren't swept away, fantastic. Yes, we are able to keep storing everything. And you know what? I realized we could also use a good old-fashioned fire engine. I'm going to position the fire engine up here so that it has to pay the toll to even get out and start servicing people. A fantastic location. Now, it's this setup over here which is really the bulk of our money earners, because I mean, just look at this. All of these trucks going around in a massive loop, just trying to even enter or exit the city city, providing us with a ridiculous amount of money. Around 8,500 a week is what they're providing, which is ridiculous. When it comes to our income from taxes, look at that. Only 158, 142 and 86. Absolutely nothing in comparison to our glorious, fantastic toll. Look at that. 95% of our income comes from toll roads. That's a perfect number right there. But it could be more. It could be oh so much more. You know, maybe it should be. I'm sensing like, certainly on this road here, there's a distinct lack of toll roads. We don't have to necessarily take roads in a straight line. That's limiting the toll potential. Oh my goodness, what's happening over here? Okay, I can see why the game prompted me to build the fire station now. That's quite the fire. You know what, let's provide our students with a service. How about a school bus? That's right, we can set up a bus depot over here. A fantastic idea. And we can set up bus lines to commute people around our fantastic city. But the best thing, of course, being that for our bus to even do bus stuff, it has to go through all of the toll roads. What a fantastic setup. So, we've set up one bus line, which is going to cause these buses here to go through this toll and immediately pay $4, then this toll and immediately pay another $4, and that's only the start of their bus route, for they have an entire lap of the tolls to do first. But yes, suddenly on this strip of road here, there are not enough tolls, as you can see. People are just waiting to drive through. This is terrible. Admittedly, traffic is backing up a fair bit, but what's the point of having roads without a good bit of traffic? So yes, let us demolish a large-ish segment of highway here and set up another toll spiral. Oh yes, now this is what I call an efficient road planning setup. And by efficient, I mean profitable. Because at the end of the day, each of these little toll roads is going to be churning in a good $4 or so per big truck that comes through. And they might just be on their way to start servicing our power plant, or they could be on their way for something actually vastly more important. Like say they're a fire engine. But no, we offer no exceptions. Fantastic, look at these toll roads, beautifully set up. This is going to be a large amount of profit, I can tell you that much. I just love that for them there's absolutely nowhere else they can go. It's just these toll booths, and they're not even cranked up to maximum profit, ladies and gentlemen. There's so much more we can do. These have only just opened, and this lovely little toll booth has already charged 103 people just for the privilege of gracing this fantastic road. Oh my. I am noticing that we are encountering a slight issue in that a large amount of people are in fact dying and no one is transporting them away. That's because we don't actually have anywhere to store them, so we're going to need to find a place for the cemetery. Honestly, I'm thinking maybe this highway here. It's a very profitable bit of real estate, if I'm honest. See, it's an absolute perfect location. It's got water, it's got electricity, and also all of the hearses have to pay at least $12 to even get into the city. Right, you know what, we're going to make the fun area even more fun. This park, we got a park, but you know what, we're also going to add a bouncy castle. That's right, you want to take your kids to the greatest area in the entirety of the city, the bouncy castle area, well you got to start paying the tolls to actually get there. I've even started installing some of these fancy high-rise buildings. They're absolutely amazing. They can pack far more people and far more cars into just one short location, which is honestly everything we need. Oh no, what's happening here? Oh no, the toll's closed. Oh no, the building is actually flooded. Why is everything overflown? Why do you do this to me, game? There we go. I think I've created a place for the water to continue flowing into, and thank goodness the toll was not damaged. Only a couple of vehicles floated away. Good stuff. Well, apparently there aren't enough garbage trucks. Well, that's something I can fix. That just means another garbage dump. They hardly cost anything, and they do basically pay for themselves. I feel like certainly a large amount of this city's budget has gone into facilitating the storage and containment of all of this wastewater, but you know, it's actually kind of working, if I'm honest. I mean, working in some way, and it would appear the Great Spill is actually occurring. Oh well, apparently there was never enough storage. There is absolutely no way to contain all of this, and I'm encountering an issue where I do not really have the funds available to do anything about it. This is the issue when you have no tax, you have to rely on cars for all of your money, and quite frankly, I've started spending a lot more money than there are cars on the road, so we're going to have to wait for our money to tick up a fair bit. You know, the last time we did a video like this where we put tolls everywhere, we were limited by the fact that we refused to build a city for the tolls to actually matter in. But no, in this video, ladies and gentlemen, the tolls genuinely matter, because everyone going in and out of our city is getting hit constantly by tolls. In fact, you know what? I want another set of tolls here. I mean, come on, you arrive in the city on Pleasant Highway. I'm sorry, but that sounds too happy. We need a toll. Fantastic, look at this fix. Suddenly a new toll has arrived. Oh, look at this fantastically profitable setup. This lovely forest forwarder over here, this guy, he needs to get back to his office because his office is located over at Pellet Fuels Inc., located right here, but to do so, he's got to do a full loop of the tolls. Of course he does. Oh my, this is a fantastic idea. We can put everyone in the city in a workers' union, reducing our residential tax income by 2%. Considering our residential tax income is at 1%, that means we're going to be receiving minus 1% taxes. How on earth is that going to work? You know what? I'm rather interested in finding out how. Right, it's time we put everyone in residential tax under the workers' union. It's time for us to stand up for the little man and make sure that they pay absolutely no tax whatsoever. Right, let's get up this brand new policy. Workers' union, activate. We can also give tax relief here and here. Oh my goodness, this is fantastic. This is absolutely fantastic. The tax is now down to minus 3% at least. How is this even going to be calculated? It's working. It's absolutely working. We're going to start making no money. Yes, no money in residential income. Fantastic. As the city is up and running and functioning for itself, I'm going to simply let some time pass and we'll see how much money we have when we return. So I'll see you in a couple of moments' time. Magical fade away. Oh, it's going to be jazzy. Now, due to the ridiculous interest in our fantastic industry section, traffic is starting to get a tad wild. A lot of people are having to stop, and especially on this section here, the toll roads are taking too long. So this is where, sadly, a process needs to start happening. We're going to need to start using automatic tolls. Now, that basically means that people will no longer stop at toll booths. So we're going to start setting up a fantastic section here, and hopefully this should alleviate some of the toll-based stress. So we enact policy in city planning for automated tolls. Basically, vehicles no longer stop when passing through the tolls, however, toll income is reduced by 30%. So we activate that, and hopefully everyone should go speeding through. Whilst it does hurt our profits, it's necessary, because I mean, just look at this road we've built here. It's full of cars. I mean, it's beautiful, but at the same time, whew, that's a lot of money. Well, you join us back, ladies and gentlemen, as the fantastic new Sealand city is going into a full rise of power. Look at this, we have 7,000 people living in our city, although the number does keep going down, mostly because apparently not enough people have access to a hospital. Yeah, for some reason you fall sick in this city and it takes the ambulance about 17 hours and 24 tolls to get to you. In fact, it's better to not use miles when measuring distance in this city. We like to instead use tolls. You see, to simply get from Umber Heights to Birdsong Park, that's a mere 20 tolls. To get from the cemetery over here to collect a dead body, say over here in Umber Heights, that's 40 tolls. And that's what I call a successful economic strategy. You see, per week we generate 25,000 from tolls, allowing us to live a lavish lifestyle where we are spending thousands on things like electricity, water, garbage, and fire people. And you want to know the best thing? The park is paying for itself exceedingly well. 48 visitors to the park, each of them having to spend at least $2 to get there. Absolutely fantastic. Let's do a quick calculation to see what it would take a car to get from this location here to then go all the way down into Chester Park, all the way round, get over to here, and then loop all the way back to get to the industrial district and then to leave the city. So to enter and then get to the industrial district and out again. Okay, it takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 40. 81, 82, 83, 84. Oh my goodness. 84 toll roads, ladies and gentlemen. If that is a car doing that route, it's $2 Sealand dollars per toll. That is 84 tolls times by 2. That's $168 just for one lap. But if you happen to be a truck, then congratulations. That's $336 to simply do one lap of the city. Oh my. That's a lot of money. So profitable this city is. We have lost about an eighth of the entire population of New Zealand. However, trust me, it's not my fault. It's solely because all of the rubbish has accidentally piled up on everyone's doorsteps and it's making everyone horrifically ill. But don't worry, everyone's still having fun. Look, people are still going to the park and they're enjoying the bouncy castle. A dead person is waiting for... Oh no, they're inside the bouncy castle. No wonder there's a queue out here. Why is the bouncy castle castle still wiggling? Why is it moving? Oh no, well here's the ambulance. Fantastic. Yes, I know, it's not the most efficient city setup, but trust me, it just works, ladies and gentlemen. It just works. I'm very interested to see theoretically how far you could take this city. I mean, it would be absolutely wild how far you can go. And hey, you know, if you want to be a citizen of New Zealand as well and join a colony which has a fantastic survival rate of 7 out of 8 people actually living past their first tea-based inauguration day, then why not give the video a like to show your support in the fantastic creation of New Zealand. Warning, citizens of Zealand may never leave New Zealand, as New Zealand is always in need of new people to drive cars. Your job will be provided to you and it will most likely be 100 miles away. If no job is found, then don't worry, you will simply be given a car and told to drive in circles. Once you have no money in New Zealand, don't worry, you can simply get a job. Or you can live a zero-cost lifestyle where the government takes none of your money, excluding tolls. Such a lifestyle includes absolutely no upfront costs, excluding costs for food, petrol, housing, education, healthcare, public transport, and energy. Otherwise, it's tax-free. Or at least that's what we put on the postcards. I mean, who wouldn't want to live here? It's absolutely fantastic. What do you think, Queenie?
Well, Spiff, I think you'll find that actually this city...
Sorry, Queenie, can I just interject? What has happened to your voice?
I think it's because the person being the intermediary for my voice has absolutely no idea how to speak comfortably and is actually completely and utterly straining his voice to do... Oh, God.
Oh, that's how I'm going to die, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, we've done it, ladies and gentlemen. We've finally done it. 2 million New Zealand dollars, and just in time to see the massive, fantastical storage container be filled up to maximum. This is about as high as we can get, and you know what? I think it's a fitting end for this city. So, I'm terribly sorry, city. You've done a fantastic job of funding me with a almost unlimited supply of taxation via toll roads. It seems only fair that it comes to an end via massive catastrophic Armageddon. So let us select our meteorite over here and dial it up from severity 5 to 25.5 and allow it to begin. I mean, it's already overflowing. All we're doing really is just helping it move on a bit. Oh my, it really is starting to overflow right now. Well, hopefully not too many cars have been swept away. No, we are accidentally sweeping cars off of the toll roads. Oh, but don't worry, the meteorite is on its way. Fantastic, there's the first one, there's the second, and there's the third, and away the liquid goes. Oh my goodness, it's all coming out now. I don't think that's quite how water physics work, but don't worry, there's a fire, but the fire can be put out by the massive tidal wave being emitted from the volcano. You know, it's actually creating quite a nice natural lake. Well, about as natural as a synthetic tea bag, but still natural nonetheless. Ah, fantastic. What a beautiful city we've ended up making. New Zealand, a fantastic success. So why not go visit it on holiday today? Anyway, I've been the Spiffing Brit, ladies and gentlemen. If you have indeed enjoyed watching our adventures into City Skylines today, then do feel free to give the video a like. It absolutely does help us out. Thank you very much. And as always, a massive thank you to each and every one of my majestic patrons who make all of these silly videos all the more possible. Thank you very much, you majestic sausages. And hey, if you're wondering what video you might like to watch next, then look no further than this one on screen, which myself and the Queen have handpicked to be just perfect for you. Anyway, I've been the Spiffing Brit. I hope you all have an absolutely lovely time, and goodbye for now.